Congo, 1965. Che Guevara faces the ultimate test of the revolutionary leadership when tribal chief Kabila stands before Tusadas fighters and declares, "We don't need foreign saviors." Che's response doesn't just defend his presence, it redefines what it means to fight for someone else's freedom. Congo, October 1965, the heart of Africa, dense forests, dangerous rivers, endless greenery. Former Belgian colony Congo is struggling for independence. Colonial powers still try to control the country. Local people fight for freedom. In this complex situation, Che Guevara has come to Congo, 37 years old, hero of the Cuban Revolution, world-famous guerrilla fighter. His purpose, help the Congolese people in their liberation struggle. But the situation is much more complex than expected. There are dozens of different tribes in Congo. Each has its own leader, its own interests, its own traditions. The situation Che faces is very different from Cuba. Here there isn't one single enemy. There are multiple power centers. One of the most powerful leaders is Laurent Kabila, 26 years old, young but experienced warrior. He has 500 fighters from his own tribe. Very smart, very proud, very determined. And most importantly, he doesn't trust white men. This morning there's a meeting at Che's camp. 200 Congolese fighters have gathered. They come from different tribes, different regions. They all have the same goal, get rid of the colonizers, but they can't agree on how to fight together. Che stands in the middle, trying to explain his plan. Attack plan on the Belgian base on the coast. Coordinated action is needed. Discipline is needed. Unity is needed. Comrades, says Che in Spanish, translator interpreting, our enemy is strong but divided. If we unite, we can defeat them. The fighters listen but are suspicious. Who is this white man to give them tactics? Che continues, in guerrilla warfare, the most important thing is popular support. You are children of the people. You're defending your lands. This is your advantage. But a voice rises from the crowd. Stop. Everyone turns. Laurent Kabila stands up, young but authoritative. The fighters from his tribe look at him, support him. Che stops, prepares to listen to Kabila. Kabila speaks in English, so everyone understands. I want to ask a question. Ask, comrade, who are you? Che is surprised. I'm Che Guevara. No, I'm asking where you come from. From Cuba. Is Cuba in Africa? No, in America. Kabila looks around to other fighters. You see, this man comes from America. He's teaching us how to fight in Africa. Tension in the camp increases. This isn't just a question. It's an open challenge. Che tries to stay calm. Kabila, we serve the same cause. Which cause? Your cause or my cause? The cause of freedom. Whose freedom? Did you live as a slave in Africa? Were you subjected to Belgium's exploitation? Did you see your family killed by Congolese colonizers? These questions corner Che, because Kabila is right. Che hasn't experienced African suffering. This is exactly when Kabila will ask the most critical question. Kabila raises his voice, announcing to the whole camp, comrades, let me tell you something. We don't need foreign saviors. The camp falls into silence. 200 fighters look at Che, look at Kabila. Who's right? Which side will they support? Kabila continues, we've been under white man's exploitation for 400 years. First the Portuguese came, then the Belgians. Always the same words. We'll help you. What was the result? More exploitation, more suffering. Sounds of approval rise among the fighters. Kabila is speaking truth. Now a Cuban comes, says, I'll bring you freedom. So why? Why aren't you fighting in your own country instead of here? This question is very harsh and very fair. Why did Che leave Cuba and come to Africa? Che tries to answer. Kabila, revolution is international. All exploited peoples of the world are brothers. Nice words, but what does it mean in practice? When you leave here, we'll still be fighting here. You play hero, we die. These words are very bitter, but very true. Che really will leave from here. Congolese will stay. Kabila delivers the final blow. Comrades, what can this man teach us? He fought on a tropical island. We fight in African forests. He fought with Spanish-speaking people. We speak dozens of different languages. He fought against one enemy. Our enemies are many. Che is now in a very difficult position. Every word of Kabila sounds logical. And Kabila says the final sentence, we don't need foreign saviors. We draw our own destiny. The camp applauds. Kabila's speech has been very effective. Che is in bad shape. But just then Che will do something that will surprise both Kabila and all the fighters. Che stands up, raises his hands. Kabila, you're right. Everyone is surprised. Is Che surrendering? You're right. You don't need foreign saviors because you're already free. This is an unexpected answer. Kabila pauses. Che continues. Kabila, you asked me, who are you? Let me answer you. I'm not a Cuban. I'm a revolutionary. What's the difference? The difference is this. If I were Cuban, I would speak for Cuba's interests. But I'm a revolutionary. I speak for the interests of exploited peoples. Kabila listens, but remains suspicious. Kabila, you also asked me, did you live as a slave in Africa? No, I didn't. But when I was trying to become a doctor in Argentina and was prevented from treating poor patients, I felt like a slave. You asked me, did you see your family killed by colonizers? No, I didn't. But when I saw how the CIA killed people in Guatemala, it was as if my own family was dying. The fighters pay close attention. Che is telling his own story. Kabila, you're right. I didn't come here to play hero. I came here to learn. This sentence surprises everyone. To learn. Yes, to learn. Because I fought in Sierra Maestra. But Africa is different. I need your knowledge, your experience. Che approaches Kabila. You ask me, what can this man teach us? Right question. But the real question is, what can we learn from each other? Kabila thinks. Kabila, I can teach you guerrilla tactics. You teach me African realities. I can teach you mountain warfare techniques. You teach me tribal dynamics. This approach is different. Che isn't speaking from above, but at equal level. But most importantly, Che raises his voice. I want to learn from you. What is freedom? This question affects everyone in the camp because I fought for freedom in Cuba. But is Cuba's freedom the same as Congo's freedom? I don't know. I want to learn from you. Kabila now sees the situation differently. This man really came to learn. Che plays his final card. Kabila, you said we draw our own destiny. Absolutely right. I'm not here to draw that destiny. I'm here to draw it together with you. And Che smiles. If you don't want me here, I'll leave. But before I go, let me ask something. Wouldn't we be stronger if we fight together? Kabila thinks for a long time, then he gives his answer. Che, you're a different kind of white man. Why? Because you don't tell us what we should do. You ask what we can do together. Che nods. Because I'm not a savior, Kabila. I'm a friend. This word changes everything. Friend. Kabila looks around to other fighters. Comrades, what do you say? Do we fight with this man? The fighters talk among themselves. Then a voice rises. Yes, another voice. This man is different. Third voice. He speaks with us as equals. Kabila stands up, extends his hand to Che. Friend Che, we'll fight with you, but we have one condition. What is it? You're not our commander. You're our friend. Che shakes his hand. Accept it. After this agreement, the camp completely changes. Fighters approach Che, ask questions, share their experiences. There's no more foreign commander. There's comrade fighter. In the evening around the campfire, Che talks with Kabila. Kabila, today you taught me something very important. What solidarity means? I thought I came here to help you, but actually you're helping me. How? You're showing me that revolution isn't just about weapons. It's about people. And to understand people, you first need to respect them. Kabila smiles. Che, you learn fast. Because I have a good teacher. That night Che writes in his diary, today I learned a very important lesson in Africa. International revolution doesn't mean going to other countries and playing savior. It means struggling with other peoples at equal level. I learned from Kabila, friendship is stronger than leadership. 3 months later, they carry out many successful operations in Congo. Che and Kabila become a perfect team. Kabila teaches local conditions. Che teaches tactics. When Che leaves Congo in 1966, Kabila tells him, friend Che, you gave us the greatest gift. What did I give? You showed us you weren't foreign. You showed us you were human. You gave me the same gift too, Kabila. How? You showed me that to be a revolutionary, you must first be human. 30 years later, Kabila becomes president of Congo. In his first speech, he says, once we had a friend here named Che Guevara.